yan ng Pag-ibig Branch!
Naipit pa!
Kulang ang break!
Sa pag-apply ng loan!
Guys, chill. Virtual Pag-ibig is here. Ang Pag-ibig Fund transactions mo, pwede na sa phone. Mapacheck ng savings, apply ng loan, and more. Di na kailangan mag-absent dahil pwede na online. Kaya download na ng Virtual Pag-ibig app.
Pag-ibig Fund, solid ka band!
Pare, nagbayad na raw ng tuition ni Junior si Chona? True yan! Nagpag-ibig multipurpose loan siya eh.
Uy! May bagong laptop daw si Lily para sa business niya?
True yan! Nagpag-ibig multipurpose loan siya eh.
Papa-air ko na raw Nicolas yung bahay nila?
True yan! Thanks to Pag-ibig multipurpose loan. Madali lang eh.
Uy, madali lang daw mag-apply ng Pag-ibig multipurpose loan?
True yan! Lalo na sa virtual Pag-ibig app. Mabilis lang din.
Uy! Mabilis makuha ang Pag-ibig multipurpose loan?
True yan! No processing fee na, fast approval pa. Pwede up to 90% of your savings. Wow! True nga! Magpag-ibig multipurpose loan na rin kayo. So, kaya ka ba nag-loan para ilibre kami? True! Mahimik ka dyan. Pag-ibig Fund!
Solid ka band!
Got it! Fine!
Line! Huh? Girl, anong ginagawa mo?
Alam kong mahilig ka mag-mine, pero pati bahay?
Kasi mga best na mind ko na talaga to. Discounted ba?
Paano?
Pag-ibig acquired assets lang yan. Ito depende sa property at type ng transaction, pwede ka makakuha from 10% up to 45% na discount. Pwede pang bayaran through cash or home loan. Mag-register online to get your buyer's ID para makapag-bid. Huwag na kayo magpahuli at baka maunahan pa kayo. Mag-mind na para maging yours na ang forever home mo by visiting the Pag-ibig Fund website. Mapapamind ka talaga.
Makapag-bid na nga rin.
Mine!
Yours talaga. Eh, jowa mo yan eh.
Sinasabi ko lang na mine eh.
Pag-ibig Fund, solid ka band!
Delivery! Maria Jose!
Akin yan? Ba't ang laki ng box? How?
Basta need mo, gagawin ko all. Tulad ng Pag-ibig Fund, multipurpose loan.
Ang loan na pang negosyo, pang tuition,
O pang personal needs and more.
up to 90% ng hulog mo ang pwedeng i-loan.
No processing fee na, fast approval pa. Kaya apply na for NPL.
Via virtual Pag-ibig!
Pag-ibig Fund, solid ka band!
Kababayan, please welcome the acting head of the Philippine Consulate General in Toronto, Deputy Consul General Kerwin Orville Tate, to deliver his remarks and officially open this evening's financial literacy session on Pag-ibig Fund benefits for Filipinos in Canada. Sir.
Thank you so much, Consul Trina. Can you hear me? Okay naman yung signal?
Opo.
Okay, thank you. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Maayong gabi sa inyo tanan.
Maayong gabi.
And for my fellow Bicolanos, maray na banggi po sa Indogabos. Thank you for taking time out from your busy schedules to be with us today. We would love to know which part of Canada you're joining us from. So please let us know through the chat function. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our Philippine government colleagues from the Philippine Embassy in Ottawa, the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary, and of course, my colleagues here in Toronto. And as well, I'd like to also acknowledge the migrant workers and OWA offices here in Toronto. They are giving us their full support. Maraming salamat po. Daghang salamat sa inyo tanan. They were instrumental in making sure that our kababayans here in Canada were made aware of this evening's session. This is the second of a series of financial literacy sessions that the Philippine Consulate General in Toronto is co-organizing with other Philippine posts in Canada and other partner organizations to help create awareness about the various opportunities available for our kababayans to better manage and grow their hard-earned money and achieve their financial goals. Just last week, the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary and the Philippine Bureau of the Treasury introduced us to retail treasury bonds, which are low-risk, affordable, and higher-yielding savings instruments. Today, we are honored to have with us the team lead of the North America Virtual Office of the Pag-ibig Fund, Mr. Christopher Brian C. Sia, who has been with Pag-ibig Fund for more than a decade now, championing initiatives that promote the fund's programs and benefits to overseas Filipinos like us. Brian will walk us through the key programs of Pag-ibig Fund, which I look forward to, and that you can use to boost your savings or secure affordable loans for your dream home. Alam naman po siguro natin, lahat tayo nangangarap na magkaroon ng sariling bahay, sariling kondo, sariling matitirhan to secure ourselves and our future. I am also pleased to share that we are currently making arrangements for Brian and other Pag-ibig Fund representatives to join us in person on our consular outreach mission to Winnipeg and Steinbach in Manitoba next week. So we'll be there from July 18 to 21. We look forward to the Pag-ibig Fund team members in joining us kasi po sabik na rin kayong ma-meet at makausap ng mga kababayan natin sa Manitoba. And perhaps, kung pwede lang, baka mapag-usapan natin na kahit isang session or isa o dalawang araw dito sa Toronto na rin para magkaroon din ng patuloy na pag-uusap yung mga kababayan natin with the Pag-ibig team. So please stay tuned and follow us on Facebook. It's at PH in Toronto for other possible dates this month that they can be with us for in-person consultations and services. Brian, we currently have about 150 participants in this session and hopefully dumagdag pa yon. That's 15% of the 1,000 Filipinos in Canada we hope to support and empower so they can elevate their and their families' standard of living and fully engage their communities here and back home. Inaasahan po namin na marami kaming matututunan sa ngayong gabing session namin with you. Brian, you have the virtual floor. Let our participants know how Pag-ibig Fund is giving them more reasons to love the Philippines. Magandang gabi, and I wish everyone a productive evening.
Thank you very much po, DCG Kerwin. So, for the warm welcome and of course, yung ating opening remarks. So makakaasa po kayo na ang aming team po and hopefully sa session po na ito, yung financial literacy session spearheaded by PCG of course, PCG Toronto and welcome din po sa ating mga kasamahan po dyan sa PCG Calgary, Vancouver and of course yung ating PE Ottawa. Muli, magandang gabi and again, thank you DCG Kerwin for the opening remarks and for the warm welcome. And first, before I proceed, I would like also to give thanks, of course, to Consul Trina, kay Ma'am Tony, and for the rest of the members and staff of PCG Toronto. So maraming salamat po for this session. And ayan, so allow me to share my screen para makapagsimula na po tayo to discuss to you the programs and benefits of Pag-ibig Fund and how we can maximize of course, the benefits of Pag-ibig para sa ating mga Pilipino dyan po sa Canada. Okay. Ayan, so Ma'am Mayan, I would like to confirm, no? If my presentation is okay. Okay. Okay, so muli, Lingkod Pag-ibig, tapat na serbisyo mula sa puso. Ako pong muli si Christopher Brian Sia po, the team lead of virtual offices, specifically sa North America and UK and Ireland. So, okay, before I begin, no, I would like to ask lang po a question, no, or to give you a trivia. So, although we are also aware of this, did you know that many overseas Filipinos send money home regularly, but studies show that only a small portion is saved. Most of it goes to daily expenses. Tama po ba yun? So yan po normally no ang dilema po ng ating mga overseas Filipinos. So hindi lang po ngayong taong kasalukuyan but of course sa mga previous years po. And if you will receive a 10,000 pesos today, how much would you honestly save? So sa mga sarili po natin no. Kung meron kayong 10,000, let's say convert na natin in peso. So magkano po ba dun sa 10,000 na yon na ating iniremit sa ating mga kamag-anak ang nais na nating isave, no? So dito po sa session na to, so we will bubuhayin po natin yung matagal na nating alam na nandyan and siguro to refresh you the programs and benefits of course ng Pag-ibig Fund. So tandaan po natin, so kahit maliit, basta tuloy-tuloy ang ipon, lalaki rin po yan. So to start with, okay, so right now on our screen, we have here the twin mandates of Pag-ibig Funds. So para hindi po tayo mahirapan to cope or kung makita ang mga programa at benepisyo ng Pag-ibig, dito lang po maglalaro sa dalawang mandato po ng Pag-ibig Fund, which is the Provident Savings and Home Financing. So the Home Development Mutual Fund or the Pag-ibig Fund is a state-managed corporation that was created in 1980s. So an acronym for pagtutulungan sa kinabukasan, ikaw, bangko, industriya, at gobyerno. So yan po yung acronym na ibig sabihin ng Pag-ibig Fund. Ayan. So at least you're also aware now kung ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng pag-ibig. So hindi po basta kasi ginawa yan no, na word na pag-ibig. So mayroon siyang kahulugan. Ayan po yung acronym na yan. So it continues to uphold its twin mandates of mobilizing the savings of Filipino workers through a nationwide membership savings program and providing an affordable financing scheme for its members who wish to acquire their own homes. Okay, so dyan po maglalaro ang ating discussion, savings and home financing. So tandaan po, again, pag sinabing Pag-ibig Fund, ano po ang Pag-ibig Fund? Savings and home financing. Okay, so to give you an overview of what transpired with Pag-ibig Fund last 2024, so here's the snapshot for you to have an idea, ano ba yung estado, so bakit natin pinapakita ito. So of course, Pag-ibig Fund po ang nagmamay-ari niyan ay ang mga miyembro. Okay, so ang Pag-ibig Fund, again, yung ang nagmamay-ari po yung mga miyembro, so definitely kailangan or dapat nilang malaman ano ba yung estado ng Pag-ibig Fund. So yan po, We have the figures and amounts on your screen. So I would like to focus lang po siguro dun sa ating active membership level na 16.58 million. So parang nabanggit po ni DCG Kerwin a while ago that we have a 1,000, kung di ako nagkakamali, no, 1,000 Filipinos overseas Filipinos in Canada. So hopefully sa mga ayan, no, so baka busy po yung iba at hindi naka-attend, mai-relay din po or mai-relay natin itong information na makukuha po natin dito. Okay, so the member savings for the last year is 132 billion, net income of 67.52 billion, and a total assets to congratulations to sa lahat po sa atin dahil ang Pag-ibig Fund ay 1 trillion corporation na po. So yan po is of course pasasalamat sa lahat ng miyembro na tumatangkilik ng programa at serbisyo ng Pag-ibig Fund. So I would like lang to highlight yung ating net income, 67.52 billion pesos. So ito po yung kinita ng pondo na proportionately will be credited po sa inyong account in form of dividend. Okay, so yan po yung tubo ng kinita ng inyong ipon sa Pag-ibig Fund. Okay, I would like to emphasize lang po na ang ating hulog sa Pag-ibig ay hindi lang basta kontribusyon. Ito po ay ipon ng bawat miyembro na pagdating ng panahon, lahat po ito ay babalik at mawi-withdraw niya po. Okay, so yan. Simula nung kayo naging miyembro, let's say nagtrabaho po kayo before here in the Philippines, bago kayo mag-abroad. So nagsimula na po yun, tuloy-tuloy na po yun taon-taon. Kahit mag-check po kayo ng record, for example, you've been a member of Pag-ibig Fund, let's say 2020. So hindi nyo na naipagpatuloy. So dapat po ngayon, ipagpatuloy nyo na after attending this session, no? So lumipas ang let's say 25 years. So pag nag-check po kayo sa Pag-ibig, basta naging miyembro kayo ng 2020, makikita nyo po doon taon-taon, 2021, 2022, and so on, hanggang ngayong 2024. So dahil hindi pa tapos yung 2025, no? So meron po yung dividendo. So yung dividendong yun, proportionately, depende po sa hulog ng Pag-ibig Fund. Sa hulog ng miyembro sa Pag-ibig Fund. Okay. So isa sa important po na I would like to emphasize here in our session is yung pag-register. So I assume lahat po kayo dito ay member na ng Pag-ibig, pero kung sakali man po na merong hindi pa, no? Ito po yung paraan paano po magrehistro online. So no need to go to any Pag-ibig Fund branch or overseas post near you. You just have to log on to our website and hanapin po yung virtual Pag-ibig. I-click yung be a member at mag-register. Okay, so again, later on, you can explore the website and hanapin lang po yung virtual Pag-ibig. Nandun po yung complete procedure how to register or how to get a membership identification number. So ayan, magpa-member na po yung mga hindi pa member po dyan, no? Since under Republic Act 9679, Pag-ibig is also mandatory to OFW. So not only in the Philippines, but of course, mas pinalawig po yung coverage at ang benepisyo nito. So mas may enjoy na po ng ating OFW yung mga benepisyo ng Pag-ibig Fund. Okay, so I have here the QR code. You may take a screenshot and ikunin nyo na po yung tinatawag nating MID number or yung membership identification number. Yan po, in short, yan po yung inyong Pag-ibig number. So, sa lahat na magiging transaction nyo with Pag-ibig, please make sure na you have your MID number. So, mostly yan po yung isa sa nire-require bago po kayo makapag-transact with Pag-ibig para mas madali pong malocate yung inyong record. Okay, so let's proceed with our savings program. So unahin po natin yung ating regular savings. So since this is a financial literacy, so sabi ko nga po kanina, so maliit man, pero kung tuloy-tuloy, so malaki rin po yan pagdating ng panahon. So ito po yung Pag-ibig regular savings, yung inuhulog po natin buwan-buwan, nung tayo ay miyembro ng Pag-ibig, nung nandito pa tayo sa Pilipinas, at ngayon po yung pinagpapatuloy natin as an overseas Filipino worker po. Okay, so ang regular savings ay isang government-mandated savings program para sa mga Pilipinong miyembro. Ang pondo ay pinapatakbo ng mga Pilipino ng Pag-ibig Fund upang matulungan ng mga Pilipino na mag-ipon. So ito ay may taunang dividendo, kaya mas lumalago ang ipon ng bawat miyembro. So mas malaking ipon ay katumbas rin ng mas malaking tubo. So ang dividendong kinikita, so ito take note po, ay tax-free and government guaranteed. So ibig sabihin po no, sa ibang mga savings facility o yung mga private institution na nag-o-offer po ng parehas na programa, so yung kinikita po nating tubo with Pag-ibig Fund is tax-free. Okay, so ayan, I'm noticing some chats now. So by the way, if you have queries, clarification, pwede nyo na pong i-utilize yung ating chat box. So meron po tayong mga designated, ayan, yung mga designated team members ko po. So they will be glad to answer or address your queries dyan po sa ating chat box while ongoing po yung aking presentation. Okay, so going back. So again, yun po ang ating regular savings. And to give you an update, simula February 2024, so last year, ang buwan ng hulog ng OFW members ay 200 pesos na po mula sa dating 100 per month. So mas dinoble na po yung benepisyo dahil mas malaki na yung maiipon ng ating mga miyembro. Okay, so para sa mga OFW sa may Philippine employers, so Philippine employers tulad ng mga seafarers. So, I don't know kung meron pong mga seafarer dito, but ayan. So, ganun din po, 200, then ito itatapatan ng inyong employer. Pero, since sa mga land-based, mostly land-based po, so ang inyong buwan ng hulog po, minimum is 200. Gayunpaman, maaari po kayong maghulog ng higit sa halagang ito. So, tandaan, mas malaki ang ipon, mas malaki ang halagang dividendo, mas malaki ang kikitain at mas malaki din ang maiipon at makukuha ang halaga sa panahon ng mag-mature ang ipon o sa oras na magretiro. Okay, so I have here a sample computation. So by the way, last 2024, ang ating dividend rate, so yung kinita po ng inyong ipon last 2024 ay 6.6%. So ano po ang indication niya, no? Sa madaling ano na lang po, no? Example, let's say you have 100 pesos last 2024. So yung 100 mo na yon ay kumita po ng 6 pesos and 60 cents. Okay, so kung mas malaki nga po ang inyong iniipon, so meron kang 6 pesos and 60 cents last 2024 in every 100. So dahil ginawa na nga po ng 200, so dumoble na po yung inyong savings at dumoble rin definitely yung inyong tinubong dividendo. Okay. So I have here a simple comparison po ng since we're talking about savings, so ang pinakamalapit nating pwedeng pagkumparahan po ay ang mga bangko na nag-offer din ng savings. So nandiyan po yung kanilang ayan. So ito yung sabi ko nga po kanina, ang Pag-ibig ay tax-free pagdating sa interest na kikitain, ayan, yung tubong kinikita ng inyong savings. But with other financial institutions, so definitely meron silang tinatawag na maintaining balance and yung average daily balance to earn interest. And of course, yung kanilang tax dun sa interest na kinikita ng inyong savings with them. So we have here the digital banks, so A, B, and C. Although wala na pong maintaining or average daily, so nandyan naman po yung kanilang mga, ayan. So yung kinikitang interest subjected to tax. Okay. So, in Pag-ibig Fund, again, so the minimum is 200. So, nakikita niyo po sa screen, hindi po yan yung ating bracket. So, that is for the sake of example, for you to have an idea if you are going to save this amount. No? So, let's say 400 monthly. So, cumulative savings after 20 years or 240 months. So, you will save a 96,000 pesos kung huhulugan mo ng 400 buwan-buwan. And the total dividends, ang assumption natin dito, if it will compute at 5.5% annual dividend. So ang maturity or pagdating po ng maturity ng inyong savings with Pag-ibig, so yung principal plus the dividend, so yung total accumulated value, yung pwede nyong makuha or ma-withdraw ay yung inyong, ayun, yung 172,000 at 400 monthly. So kung mas lalakihan nyo nga po ang Pag-ibig, since we're talking about savings, so wala kayong kailangan fill up ang form if you opt to contribute more or if you opt to save higher than the minimum savings of 200 monthly, you may do so po without accomplishing any form. Ihulog nyo lang po yung gusto nyong ihulog dahil nga ito ay savings. So, tandaan po natin, no? So, pwedeng 500 ngayon. Gusto mo next month, 200 pesos. Next month, nagkaroon ka ulit ng ihulog na malaki. Let's say 2,000 naman. So, pwedeng mag-iba-iba. Okay? So, basta po ang pinakamababa ay 200 monthly. So, lahat po ng binabanggit kong amount, by the way, para hindi po kayo malito, no, in peso po, ha? Okay, para clear po. Ayan, saan po kayo pwedeng maghulog if you are, ayan, in Canada? So I would suggest that you visit the virtual Pag-ibig doon po sa website ng Pag-ibig Fund. Hanapin niyo po doon yung Pay Online. So marami na tayong mga payment facilities. So I will also post here on the screen yung ating mga payment facilities. So just advance info. So pwede kayong maghulog via e-wallets, no? If you are utilizing GCash there or Maya or kung anong e-wallets po meron kayo or accredited ng Pag-ibig. And of course, we also have partnership with banks, most likely PNB. So kung may PNB pong malapit dyan, pwede kayong maghulog. And marami pang iba. So later on, makikita natin yung mga pwede nyong paghulugan po sa ibang bansa or dyan po specifically in Canada. Okay, so when can you withdraw your Pag-ibig savings? So ito po yung mga grounds for withdrawal na tinatawag. So upon occurrence of any of the following, no? So of course, wag naman po sana yung mga nasa bandang ibaba. So normally, after 240 months na hulog or what we call the membership maturity, lahat ng hinulog ng Pag-ibig Fund member, simula nung siya ay naging miyembro hanggang sa magretiro, kasama yung kinitang tubo nito, yun po yung kabuuan ng kanyang mawi-withdraw, tax-free and government guaranteed. Same thing, retirement. So, ang retirement sa Pag-ibig at age of 60, optional po yon, no? 60, but the mandatory is 65 years old. So, 60 hanggang 65, kahit wala pang 240 months ang hulog, basta sumapit na po yung edad na yon, maaari na po niyang kunin or i-withdraw yung kanyang hulog sa Pag-ibig Fund. Okay, so the other grounds na let's say, wag naman sana, so permanent total disability or insanity, termination from service by reason of health, permanent departure from the country, um, death or critical illness of the member or any of his or her relatives within second civil degree of consanguinity. So yan po ang ating mga grounds for withdrawal kung kailan natin pwede ma-withdraw ang ating savings with Pag-ibig Fund. So para hindi rin po kayo mahihirapan, no, sa pag-navigate po ng website ng Pag-ibig, so we have here the QR code specifically for regular savings. So you may take a screenshot, then later on bisitahin po natin muli by scanning the QR code on your screen. Okay, so next would be the modified Pag-ibig 2 savings or MP2 savings. So I believe medyo ito po yung hotcake na tinatawag, no? Or ibig sabihin yung most sought after program sa ngayon. Yung syempre, dahil savings, of course, we're still talking about savings. Ayan. So ano ba yung MP2 savings? So the Modified Pag-ibig Tour MP2 Savings Program is a special voluntary savings facility. So take note, yung regular savings po kanina, yun po yung mandatory. And this one, specially designed for Pag-ibig Fund member na may regular savings, kung gusto nilang mas makaipon pa, so gumawa po yung Pag-ibig Fund ng Special Voluntary Savings Facility in form of MP2 with a 5-year maturity designed for active Pag-ibig Fund member who wish to save and earn higher dividends in addition to their Pag-ibig regular savings. So here are its key features. Of course, easy to save as members can save for only a minimum of 500 pesos per remittance. So ibig sabihin, ganun din po like regular savings, wala pong limit. Pwede kayong maghulog ng kahit po magkano. As long as tuwing maghuhulog po kayo, wag lang pong bababa ng 500 piso. Pwede rin po yan mag-iba-iba, no? 500 ngayon, next month may 100,000 ka. Next month, 50,000. Next month, balik ka uli ng 2,000. It's up to you po. Okay, so you can save any amount for only a minimum of 500 per remittance. So higher returns, definitely. Kung makikita niyo po sa screen, 2024 return rate is 7.10%, which is 0.5 higher than the regular savings, which is 6.6 last 2024. So ano pong ibig sabihin niyan? In every 100, meron ka namang 7 pesos and 10 cents. So kung may 1,000 ka, may 70 ka. Kung may 10,000 ka, may 700 ka, and so on. Okay? So, dividend rates are tax-free, of course, parehas po ng regular savings, and can be withdrawn annually or after the 5-year maturity. So take note of the term 5-year maturity, no? So the counting of 5 years will start on your first remittance if you enrolled for MP2. Hindi po sa enrollment date. Magsisimula ang counting ng 5-year maturity on your first or initial remittance. And of course, MP2 are also government guaranteed. Pagdating po sa kikitaing tubo nyo po rito, and tax-free din po yan. The MP2 savings is open to active Pag-ibig Fund members. So when we say active Pag-ibig Fund member, dun sa kanilang regular savings, kailangan may hulog po sila na sa huling 6 na buwan, may hulog po kayong 1 buwan. Or rather, 1 year pala, sorry. So 1/12 para hindi po mahirap tandaan, no? So to be an active Pag-ibig Fund member, but we practice 1/6. Or for the last 6 months, may huling hulog na 1 buwan for the last 6 months. Let's say if ngayong buwan po ay June, so maybe kailangan may hulog po kayo ng January. But of course, mas maganda updated po kayo January or advance onwards. So I would suggest mag-advance hulog po kayo. Nang sa ganun, you can maximize, of course, the convenience fee if you're paying online, or hindi rin po hassle kung kayo nakikisuyo sa inyong mga representative here in the Philippines, so hindi sila pupunta at parito sa branch, pwede ko yung maghulog ng advance, both regular savings or MP2. Basta take note lang po, every time we encourage you to make your regular savings updated also while you're remitting with your MP2 kung sakali pong mag-enroll po kayo sa MP2 savings. Okay? So bukas din po ang MP2 sa ating mga pensioners. Ayan, kung meron na pong nag-retire or nag-claim ng kanilang savings with Pag-ibig, pwede pa rin po silang mag-enroll sa MP2 provided that they have at least 2 years membership before they retire. No? So kung kayo ay 60 na po, for example, make sure lang po na bago mag-retiro ay may hulog kayo sa Pag-ibig na at least 24 months or 2 years for you to qualify to enroll for the voluntary savings facility, which is the MP2. Okay, so I have here the sample computation para at least meron po kayong idea ano po itong MP2. So tandaan nyo po, savings po ito. Nasa inyo po ang kalayaan kung kailan nyo gustong maghulog at magkano gusto nyong ihulog. Huwag lang pong bababa doon sa binanggit kong halaga, which is 500 every remittance. So if you, let's say, if you will remit, no, or if you will save 500 monthly savings after 5 years or 60 months, normally that is 30,000, 500 times 60 months. Ang assumption natin ay, let's say we have 6% return rate every year. So instead of 30,000, may kinita pa siyang 4,000. So pagdating ng maturity after 5 years, you have 34,575. So this is for the option of annual return. So ito yung option na maiiwan po yung inyong principal and you will get your annual return. So yan po yung sample computation. Kung mas lalakihan nyo, let's say 1,000, nandyan naman din po. Or if you will opt to save a one-time MP2 savings, ayan, so let's say for example 1 million, at a simple computation, 6% return rate. So annually, every year, assumption natin for the next 5 years, you have 6% interest dividend rate. So meron kang malinis na 60,000 every year. Then yung 1 million o yung principal na savings, makukuha nyo po after 5 years kasabay nung huling annual returns na 60,000 for the 5th year. So all in all, kumita po yung inyong savings with 300,000 as your dividends. Kung maghuhulog po ng one-time savings, pagka-enroll, naghulog agad ng 1 million, ayan po, yung sample computation. If you will opt for a compounded return option, so ito naman po kung maghuhulog ng 500 piso, so take note, when we say compounded, no, naki-carry over, ibig sabihin yung kinikitang dividendo ng inyong savings for the first year will be carried over sa second year at kikitaan ulit ng dividendo and so on. So mas malaki yung kikitain if you opt for a compounded. Yun nga lang, definitely, yung inyong dividend or yearly dividend ay sabay nyo pong makukuha sa maturity together with the principal. So sabay na po yun. Dahil nga nakikarry over yung dividend, instead na kinukuha mo siya taon-taon dun sa annual return, dito po kinikarry over or sinisave na para masama sa computation ng ikalawa. And kung ano ulit ang maging dividendo, carry over for the third year and so on. So yun naman yung idea nitong compounded return option. Kaya mas malaki po yung dividendong kinikita dito. If you will save a higher amount, again, ayan, for 1,000, and let's say you have a million, 1 million, if you offer a compounded return option, so after maturity of 5 years, your principal 1M, plus the compounded returns of 338. So all in all, your total accumulated value or savings with Pag-ibig na mawi-withdraw nyo po ay 1,338,000. So ayan po. Paano po tayo mag-enroll sa MP2? Napakadali lang po, no? Again, bisitahin lang po ang website ng Pag-ibig Fund at www.pagibigfund.gov.ph. Hanapin nyo lang po ang Virtual Pag-ibig for Members. I-click ang Be a Member button and apply for MP2. So dahil hindi po tayo makakabisita ng Pag-ibig Fund branch dahil ayan, so dahil wala tayo sa Philippines, so I would suggest, of course, online po talaga. Or if you need our assistance to assist you, kung ano man po yung difficulty na ma-encounter nyo kapag mag-enroll kayo sa MP2, so pwede nyo po kaming i-reach out. Pwede kayo mag-reach out sa amin. So I will also flash on the screen later yung aming contact points. Or kung nanood po tayo bago po yung start, so nandun, i-fill na siya natin. But of course, I will flash po later on. Okay. Here's the QR code again para direkta po kayong dalhin po doon sa page ng MP2 Savings. Okay, so that would be all para dun sa ating unang mandate, yung ating Provident Savings, no? So yan yung mga savings program ng Pag-ibig. Now we will move po dun sa kabila naman. So lending o yung mga pautang ni Pag-ibig maliban sa housing meron po tayong tinatawag na Pag-ibig short-term loans. So basically, this is a cash loan para po sa ating mga miyembro na may immediate financial need. Kung sakali man po, no? Ayan, pwede po kayo mag-avail nito. Mas maganda kung meron po kayong Pag-ibig Loyalty Card Plus so you can file online. So saan ba ginagamit itong MPL or short-term loan or yung ating multipurpose loan? So basically, this is a cash loan, no? Kung ano po yung purpose natin, kaya tinawag po nating multipurpose, ba't tayo mag-a-avail ng loan, ay po pwede po dyan. So ito po yung key features naman ng ating MPL na simula po May 16, no? Nitong taon lang, ay mas in-enhance po yung ating MPL na from 80% ginawa na po itong 90, yung pwede pong mahiram ng ating miyembro. So 90% of total Pag-ibig regular savings, so doon po magbe-base yung mahihiram ng ating miyembro. So definitely, ang ipapahiram po dito ay depende po sa hulog ng miyembro. So the Pag-ibig Multipurpose Loan or MPL is a cash loan designed to help qualified Pag-ibig Fund members with any immediate financial need. So the MPL can be used for any of the following purposes. For example, medical expense, minor home improvement, purchase of furniture, gadgets, payment of utility and credit card bills, vacation, and other needs or kung ano man po yung applicable pa. You must have the following to qualify for the loan. So at least 12 monthly membership savings under Pag-ibig Regular Savings Program. So basta po may 12 months lang nahulog, pwede na pong mag-avail ng MPL. Of course, may active membership by having at least 1 monthly membership savings within the last 6 months. So inabanggit ko po kanina. And if with an existing Pag-ibig multipurpose loan or calamity loan or health, so kailangan lang po hindi in default yung kanilang accounts. And of course, kailangan din po dito yung inyong proof of income. Qualified members may borrow up to 90% of their total savings, which consists of their monthly contributions, their employer contributions, and yung accumulated dividends earned. So yun po yung total accumulated value. Doon po magbe-base yung ating 90% maximum loanable amount for short-term loans. Okay, so again, nasa website po ito. To know more about MPL, you may visit the Pag-ibig Fund website. And yan, sa mga kamag-anak or representative natin here in the Philippines, wag naman sana, kung sakali man po, na yan, meron din pong tinatawag na calamity loan ng Pag-ibig Fund. So, financial assistance for active Pag-ibig Fund members in calamity-stricken areas. So, definitely, mas mababa po ang interest compare po dun sa ating short-term loan or MPL. Ito naman po ang QR code para po sa ating short-term loans. To know more about it, you may scan the QR code. Direkta po kayong dadali niyan sa Pag-ibig Fund website or sa specific page po. And yan, kung saan po kilala ang Pag-ibig Fund, so ito na po yung home financing. Sa kabilang ano na po tayo, no? Ito na yung isa pang mandato ng Pag-ibig, yung ating affordable, ayan. So, home financing. So, welcome with Pag-ibig. The Pag-ibig Housing Loan allows you to borrow up to 6 million pesos. So before, kung inabutan niyo po, no, 3 million yan. So dinoble rin po yung benepisyo, mas tinaasan na po ni Pag-ibig. So hanggang 6 million na po under a very low interest rates and at friendliest terms to help you fulfill your dream of owning a home. You may use the Pag-ibig Housing Loan to finance any one or combination of the following. Purchase of fully developed residential lot. Ayan. So, saan natin pwedeng magamit ang ating housing loan? Purchase of fully developed residential lot, residential house and lot, townhouse or condominium unit, construction of house, improvement of house, and refinancing of an existing loan. So, construction of house, kung may sarili pong lupa, magpapatayo ng bahay, ayan, pwede po yan. Under pa rin po yan ng Pag-ibig Housing Loan. Improvement naman, ito po yung may nakatayo na gustong dagdagan ng floor, i-renovate or pagandahin po yung bahay na meron na sila. Pwede po under home improvement. Or refinancing if you have a if you have a housing loan under a private institution like banks, gusto nyong ilipat sa Pag-ibig sa mas magaan na payment terms po, pwede po through refinancing. And mas common is yung ayan, purchase of residential lot, yung pagbili lang po ng lupa or lote. Kaya naman yung ating ayan, house and lot, townhouse or condo unit. Okay, so balikan ko lang po, no? Yung ating naunang slides. Lahat po ng qualified Pag-ibig member may borrow up to 6 million. At ang pinakamatagal o yung pinaka-affordable than most bank housing loans, yung ating payment terms ay hanggang 30 years. So, I think si Pag-ibig lang po ang nag-o-offer ng ganyang katagal na payment terms. Kung sa ganon, ay masunod nito yung mandato na mas magaan po yung paghuhulog ng miyembrong mag-a-avail po nito. So, para hindi sila mahirapan sa kanilang paghuhulog buwan-buwan. And multiple loans allowed. Ibig sabihin po dati you are limit to one housing loan per member at a time, no? Pero ngayon po pwede na po yung multiple provided na yung aggregate o yung total loan ay hindi po mag-exceed dun sa 6 million na maximum loanable amount. For example, if you have an existing housing loan worth 3 million, if you plan to have another housing loan, yung susunod po kailangan hindi na po lumagpas ng 3 million. Okay? So, no prepayment penalties. Pinakamadaling explanation po nito, hindi po nagbibigay ng penalty ang Pag-ibig Fund kung mas maaga yung babayaran yung inyong loan. So, mas maganda nga po yun dahil ito po yung kinaganda compare sa iba po na nag-offer ng housing loan, no? Kung mas maaga nyo siyang mahuhulugan or mapu-fully paid, mas maganda po dahil i-recompute po. So, hindi nyo mas makakatipid po kayo sa interest. For example, ang una nyo pong napiling term ay 30 years to pay. Pero dahil meron ka nang naipon at kaya mo na siyang i-fully paid na let's say nakaka 10 years pa lang kayo doon sa housing loan, kaya mo na siyang i-fully paid. So yung interest po ay hanggang 10 years lang. Hindi na po yung computation nung hanggang 30 years. So yun yung kagandahan po dito sa Pag-ibig Housing Loan natin. Okay, so who may apply? So members should have the following to apply. At least 24 membership savings. We accept lump sum payment. So when we say lump sum payment, ito po yung mga let's say hindi pa miyembro or mag-uumpisa pa lang na member ng Pag-ibig Fund. Pero dahil ang pangunahing requirement, kailangan may 2 years or 24 months. So ang assumption, wala pa siyang hulog. pero gusto niya na mag-avail ng housing loan, pwede niyang gawin yung lump sum. So for example, the minimum is 200 pesos monthly times 24 months, 4,800. Pwede niya po yung hulugan, lump sum payment for housing loan. Ayun, pwede po siyang ma-qualify dahil ginawa niya po yung lump sum payment. O kung kaya naman kulang lang po ng ano, let's say 4 months. You currently have 20 membership savings with Pag-ibig. You need 4 months more and ayaw mo na magantay ng 4 na buwan. So ilump sum mo na po yung 4 months. So pwede ka na agad mag-avail ng housing loan. Not more than 65 years old at the date of loan application and is not more than 70 years old at the date of loan maturity. So although ang Pag-ibig may 30 years po na payment term maximum, pero kinakailangan hindi po more than 70 years old yung member kapag natapos po yung kanyang loan. So para mas madali po itong pangalawang ating qualification, no? So tandaan na lang po natin siguro yung 70 less nung edad nung maglo-loan or mag-a-avail ng loan. For example, ako po ay 33 years old. 33 lang ba ako? 35 na pala ako, sorry. Okay. So 70 less 35 my age. Talagang tinago ko yung edad ko. So meron na lang po akong 25 years maximum term should I avail a housing loan, no? So yun po yung ibig sabihin nitong pangalawa. 70 less the age of the member. And of course, pag nag-avail po ng loan, kailangan, kasi dahil ang Pag-ibig ay hanggang 65 lang, no? So, termination of membership na po yun dahil ang mandatory retirement ay 65 years old. So, kung kailangan, wala na pong mag-avail ng housing loan kapag kayo po ay 65 na. Pero kung kayo po ay 64, yes, pwede pa rin po. Natanggapin po yan, basta kayo qualified at let's say ma-approve man po. So, may 1 taon po kayo para tapusin yung i-avail yung housing loan. Legal capacity to acquire encumber real property. So, kailangan meron po yan. So, definitely, kailangan may citizenship po tayo na Filipino, of course. So, no Pag-ibig housing loan foreclosed, canceled, bought back, or voluntarily surrendered. If with existing Pag-ibig housing loan or short-term loan, payments must be updated. So, common naman po yan sa ating mga requirements na kailangan updated po yung ating mga hulog and even yung ating mga loan kung meron man po. So how much can you borrow? Ano po yung i-determine ni Pag-ibig dun sa inyong ma-avail na amount na loan, no? Hindi ibig sabing 6 million po kasi yung maximum. Pag nag-avail ng housing loan, ito po agad ang ma-avail ng members. So may factors po na kino-consider definitely kahit saan naman po yan. So but with Pag-ibig Fund, we have here 4 factors. So desired loan amount, ito po yung mga titingnan ng Pag-ibig. Whichever is lowest po sa 4 na ito. Desired loan amount, yung gusto mong halaga. Let's say 6 million ang gusto ko. Actual need. So tiningnan ni Pag-ibig yung actual need na factor, no? Let's say the purchase of lot or kung bibili ka ng lupa or house and lot. So ang titingnan po dyan yung selling price. So depende yan sa contract ninyo nung seller. Kung refinancing, titingnan po ni Pag-ibig yung outstanding loan balance nyo. So may statement of account na kailangan po dyan. And kung kayo yung nagpapatayo naman or nag-i-improve po ng bahay, yung construction cost. So, depende sa bill of materials or yung specifications. So, nakita po ni Pag-ibig, let's say bibili ka ng lupa, nagkakahalaga yung lupa ng 3 million. So, syempre, ang pinamababa, actual need. So, ito na yung most likely na magiging loanable amount. So, although gusto ko yung desired loan 6M, ang actual need ko ay 3M. So, ito yung pinamababa ngayon, 3M. So, let's go to another factor, capacity to pay. Chinek ni Pag-ibig yung aking gross monthly income. So, kaya ko naman yung 3 million or okay, so i-consider natin, kaya ko yung 6 million na halaga dun sa aking inikita buwan-buwan. Okay tayo sa capacity, but still, ang pinakamababa ay lumalabas yung actual need pa rin. So, dun proceed tayo sa huli po na factor, yung loan to appraisal value ratio. So, yung target mo na lupa or lote, chinek ni Pag-ibig, so tinedetermine dyan yung economic housing limit and of course, yung mga zonal value, etc. So, inappraise ni Pag-ibig yung property o yung lupa na yun. So, for this year, nagkakahalaga siya ng 5 million. So, yung lupa na yun. Example lang po So, hindi ko kasi, hindi po tayo maano dun sa appraisal. But just to give you an example lang for you to have an idea. So, again, sa 4 na factors dun sa example po natin, pinamababa yung actual need. So, yun po yung masusunod. So, ayan, to make it simpler, whichever is lowest based on these 4 factors. So of course, ito naman po sa Pag-ibig side, kami na pong bahala rito. para lang po alam nyo lang po kung ano yung determining po na factors. Okay, for interest rates, so definitely kilala pa rin po ang Pag-ibig Fund sa nag-o-offer po ng pinakamababa at friendliest term po. Pinakamababang interest and friendliest terms pagdating po sa housing loan. So meron po tayong tinatawag na full risk-based repricing model. Si member po ang mamimili kung ilang percent for per fixing year ang kanyang gustong maging interest rate. So we have a 1-year fixed period, 5.75% effective January 2025 and 6.25% per annum for 3 years fixed period and so on for a maximum of 30 years fixed period. Nandiyan po yung mga interest rates pagdating po sa inyong housing loan. So kayo po ang bahala na pong mamili kung ano po dyan yung tingin yung applicable at magiging magandang interest rate po para sa inyong housing loan. So yan, meron din po tayong simple comparison para lang po magkaroon kayo ng idea kung bakit po ang Pag-ibig ay isa pa rin sa pinaka-sought after pagdating sa housing loan. And even here, the sample computation, let's say you will avail a housing loan worth 1 million. So you need to have a gross monthly income of 17,000. Estimate lang po, no? So the estimated monthly amortization if you offer a 30-year term, 6,000 po ang inyong magiging buwanang amortisasyon sa inyong housing loan. Kung mas malaki pa yung halaga, yan, pakicheck na lang po sa screen. We have the Pag-ibig Housing Loan Affordability Calculator available sa website. So mas maganda kayo po yung mag-utilize nun kasi you can check po doon, kayo maglalagay magkano po yung target nyong amount at magkano yung kinikita nyo buwan-buwan para kayo na po ang makakita mismo kung ano or hanggang saan yung halaga na kaya po na i-avail po ninyo na housing loan amount. So again, Housing Loan Affordability Calculator available po sa website ng Pag-ibig Fund. Okay, so ito naman po yung ating mga loan limitations pagdating sa housing loan. To be further discussed once na mag-avail na po kayo. And of course, ini-evaluate or nire-review din naman definitely yung mga ipapasa nating mga dokumento. But for you to have an advanced idea, yan po yung ating mga loan limitations. So take note of that. Ang mahalaga po dito, kailangan ang classification po ng titulo sa Pag-ibig ay residential. So hindi po bihira po or mostly hindi talaga tumatanggap ang Pag-ibig Fund maliban sa residential na classification po. Okay? Kasi meron tayong mga agricultural, commercial, industrial, yan. So kailangan residential. Ito po yung ating 6 easy steps to own a Pag-ibig housing loan. So complete the requirements. Available po lahat ito sa website, no? Submit if you have a virtual Pag-ibig for you to have a free assessment. So yung meron tayo dong step 1. So yung pauna lang po ito, no, for to assess lang kung magkano ba yung kaya nyo ma-avail at kung kumpleto ba yung inyong requirements. Pwede nyo po yung gawin sa virtual Pag-ibig. But of course, yung mga succeeding procedure, pag magpapasa na po kayo dito sa number 2, ay gagawin po natin mismo dito po sa branch. So kung meron kayong representative, you may issue a special or execute a special power of attorney para sila mag-asikaso po ng inyong housing loan. O mas maganda, pag nabisita po ulit kayo dito sa Pilipinas, maasikaso niyo yung mga requirements and mag-iwan na rin po kayo ng SPA. Kasi I believe mas mura kung dito kayo gagawa ng SPA. Pero dyan po walang problema sa ating embassy po or ayan, sa mga consulate general. Pwede po kayo mag-execute ng SPA. Receive, ayan po, after na masubmit, magantay lang po tayo within 30 working days. Makaka-receive po tayo ng notice of approval or letter of guarantee. Then, upon receipt of the NOA, o yung notice of approval, kumpletuhin lang po yung magiging requirements noon. Kasi hindi po doon natatapos sa submission. No? Pagka na-receive po yung notice of approval, may mga hingi na po dyan si Pag-ibig, yung mga manggagaling po sa iba't ibang relevant unit or ahensya po ng gobyerno like BIR and Land Registry Authority. Okay, so use the loan proceeds kung magpapagawa man or bibili, then pay na po ng amortization. So yan po yung 6 easy steps po. Okay, so ito na po ang QR code para direkta po kayong dalhin doon sa Pag-ibig Fund page to to know more about Pag-ibig Housing Loan. So, lalo na yung acquired assets natin. Pwede nyo pong makita yung mga available properties, discounted man yan or negotiated sale. Available po yan sa website. At eto na po ang aking ipinangako kanina para sa regular savings or MP2 remittance. Ito po ang mga pwede nating paghulugan. Ayan, nationwide, kung sa Pilipinas, and of course abroad, I would suggest via Virtual Pag-ibig, maghulog po tayo online. Nandiyan din po yung QR code. So kung meron kayong debit or credit card powered by Visa, JCB, Mastercard, or BankNet, pwede kayong maghulog po via Virtual Pag-ibig. Kung kaya naman po, meron pong malapit po dyan na Venta, PNB, AUB, pwede kayong maghulog din po dyan. Ayun nga po ang suggestion ko po, if kaya po nating i-advance, lalo na yung regular savings, mag-advance na po tayo ng hulog. Ang ibig kong sabihin sa advance ay pwede kayong maghulog kahit ilang buwan nyo po gustuhin, no? For example, ngayon ay June, gusto nyo nang bayaran ng June hanggang December or June hanggang May next year para 1 year, pwede po yun. Or higit sa 1 year, kung gusto nyo po i-advance, meron pong gumagawa niyan. 5 taon na po yung inuhulog nila. Para, of course, updated yung kanilang savings. At the same time, ayun, nakapag-ipon na po at kumikita na po yung kanilang savings with Pag-ibig Fund. Okay, so ito naman po yung QR code para po sa ating mga payment facilities. Napakahalaga po niyan dahil yan po yung normal tinatanong sa amin saan po pwedeng maghulog dito po sa, yan, kung anong bansa po yung kanilang pinagtatrabahuan. And daanan ko na lang din po kung sakali man po kayo mabisita muli here in the Philippines, dumaan po kayo sa kahit saang Pag-ibig Fund branch na malapit sa inyo. Kung kayo ay magagawi po ng DMW, we have a DMW Pag-ibig Fund branch. Sumaglit po kayo doon at mag-avail po kayo nitong tinatawag na Pag-ibig Loyalty Card Plus. So, madali lang naman po within the day. Siguro 5 minutes kung kayo na po yung inasikaso, makukuha din po yung card. Okay? So, ano pa itong Pag-ibig Loyalty Card Plus? So, this allows you to enjoy exclusive discounts and rewards on your grocery purchases, tuition fee, hospital bills, and so on. So, in short, this is a discount and rewards card ng Pag-ibig Fund bilang pasasalamat sa mga miyembro nito. So, pag napunta po kayo sa mga partner establishments ng Pag-ibig, you can avail discounts. So, sayang naman po yan. Nagagamit ko na po yan to give you an experience, no, in McDonald's for a minimum of 200, maximum 500 pesos. No? Ipakita ko lang po yung Loyalty Card Plus ko. I have a 5% discount po dun sa aking pinurchase na yan. So, para makita yung kumpletong listahan ng mga partner establishments, you may visit po the Pag-ibig Fund website. So, marami pa po yan. So, example lang po yung ating nasa screen. And ang isa pang gamit itong Loyalty Card Plus, kung mapapansin nyo, meron po itong EMV chip dahil ito ay merong banking features. We have partnership with AUB and Union Bank na kung saan kapag ka nag-multipurpose loan or calamity loan, kung tandaan niyo po kanina yung ating cash loan, mag-avail man po yung member o kaya naman mag-claim ng kanyang MP2, no? Kung matured na, kung may MP2 at nag-mature, ito po yung magiging disbursement. Pwede po itong gawing disbursement. Okay? So hindi na po pumupunta, we hope to limit po yung pagpunta ng branch, no? Para syempre hassle po sa member, pupunta pa, babiyahe to claim the check. So ito po, kapag nag-avail kayo ng MPL or nag-mature yung inyong MP2, gusto nyong i-claim via online or virtual Pag-ibig, pwede na po provided meron kayong Loyalty Card Plus. Para dyan na po i-disburse yung inyong loan proceeds o yung inyong maturity claim proceeds. To know more about Loyalty Card Plus, you may scan the QR code on your screen. And ayan. So, ito po rin po ang isa pa sa gusto ko pong gawin natin ngayon, no? And I would take this opportunity to offer to you the virtual Pag-ibig. Okay, Pag-ibig transactions mo, pwede na sa phone. Ayan. Sino ba naman ang ayaw niyan? Nakaupo lang po sa sofa, kung may internet connection, pwede mo nang makita yung inyong Pag-ibig records right at your fingertips. So, hindi mo na kailangan lumabas. So, pwede kayo mag-apply ng loan, mag-view ng records, at magbayad online via virtual Pag-ibig. So, meron po tayong virtual Pag-ibig for members, employers, and developers. But of course, focus tayo dun sa virtual Pag-ibig for members. Ayan. Meron din po itong app. So, mas pinadali po yan. Bisitahin nyo lang po yung mga wala pang virtual Pag-ibig. Pumunta po kayo kung kayo ay Android user. Yan, Google Play. Kung kayo naman ay iOS user, sa App Store, available din po yan. I-type lang po ang virtual Pag-ibig. Yung pag nakita nyo na po yung logo na yan, i-download nyo na po at mag-create po kayo ng account to fully enjoy the benefit of having a virtual pag-ibig. Definitely, meron po dapat kayong account. Okay, hindi ibig sabihin pag-ibig fund member, yung details mo ay, I mean, yung inyong mid number, or kailangan nyo pa rin pong gumawa ng account dito sa virtual pag-ibig. So, hindi yan, kumbaga ito'y ginawa po para mas mapadali yung services ni Pag-ibig para, lalo na sa inyong pong mga, ayan, sa ating mga OFW members or OF members. So, mag-create na po kayo ng account. Pakita ko po yung mga pwede nyong gawin dito, no? Definitely, kung may hindi pa member, pag nag-access po kayo via browser pa lang po, wag muna tayo dun sa app. Virtual Pag-ibig via browser sa website ng Pag-ibig Fund, pwede kayo mag-register, mag-verify kung may mid number na po kayo. Although pwede rin po kayo sa amin mamaya makipag-reach out or mag-email para mabigay po namin yung inyong mid number para maumpisahan nyo na pong muli yung paghuhulog. Magbukas ng MP2 or mag-enroll. Pwede rin po yan via virtual pag-ibig. So nabanggit ko po kanina, pwede kayo mag-apply ng multipurpose loan and even ma-assess po yung inyong housing loan, ma-assess preliminary assessment para ma-check. And of course, yan, short-term loan, housing loan, yung pre-assessment, and magbayad po online. So ito yung itsura po ng interface kung sakali man pong dumiretso na kayo sa payment. Okay. Claim your savings, of course. Nandyan din po ang ating MP2 maturity, membership maturity to 40 months, o kung kayo po ay may continuous 15-year na membership or hulog sa Pag-ibig, wala pong laktaw, pwede rin pong i-claim yan via virtual Pag-ibig, and mandatory retirement of 65 years old. So mapapansin nyo, hindi po lahat ng grounds for withdrawal ay applicable sa ating virtual Pag-ibig pag nag-claim. So kailanganin po kasi yung talagang application ng member, physical application ng member dun sa iba pang grounds na wala po dito or hindi available sa virtual Pag-ibig dahil sa mga documentation requirements. Pero kung ito po yung mga grounds, so yan po yung mga pwedeng grounds para makapag-claim po kayo via virtual Pag-ibig ng inyong savings or MP2 savings. Or if you want to chat with the Lingkod Pag-ibig via virtual Pag-ibig din po, pwede rin po yan. Pero dahil nandito na po kami, so mamaya po ipa-flash ko sa screen kung paano nyo po kami makokontakt. So yan, interact po kayo sa amin kung may mga concern or clarifications kayo with your Pag-ibig membership. So ito po yung way ng pag-create ng account. Meron po tayong tatlong option, but definitely the most applicable is yung ating online activation for OFW. So ito po yung piliin nyo yung pangatlong option. Kung may loyalty card plus po kayo, walang problema. Pwede rin po. Pero I would suggest itong pangatlo dahil meron po itong special feature which is the OFW callback. Okay? So ito po yung QR code para po sa ating virtual Pag-ibig. So ito naman po yung sa app natin. Ayan. So ganun din po, bisitahin nyo lang po kasi once na you have the app, ito yung magiging interface or magiging itsura po kapag nag-check na kayo ng savings, naka-detailed na po yan, employee share, employer share, ilan na ba yung contribution nyo at ilan na yung kinitang dividendo ng inyong savings. So, ganun din po kung meron kayong mga loans, so pwede nyo i-link lalo na yung inyong housing loan para ma-monitor nyo na po kung pumasok ba yung uling payment nyo dyan, kano na lang yung balance, ayan. Okay, pwede rin po kayo, ayan, magbayad nga po online via virtual Pag-ibig. At of course, mag-check din po ng inyong multipurpose loan. So provided meron po kayong loyalty card plus. So again, ito po, para diretso na po kayo doon dalhin sa download page. Enjoy these benefits. All it takes are just a few clicks. So these are what the Pag-ibig virtual offices shall bring. So yung seamless service across time zones in real time because no matter the distance, we are here to serve you. So, daanan ko na lang din po ang mga naging awards and recognitions ng Pag-ibig Fund. And I would like happily announce to you na sorry, hindi ko siya na-update, no? 13 consecutive unqualified, unmodified opinion na po ang na-receive ni Pag-ibig Fund mula po sa Commission on Audit. So ano pong ibig pong sabihin nito? So yung fund po is consistently earning the unqualified and modified opinion from COA since 2012, no? The said opinions are the highest opinions that COA can give to a government agency or corporation to mean that the financial statements of a company or agency are presented in all material respects in accordance with applicable financial reporting framework. Okay, so ganyan po sigang pag-ibig sa pangangalaga po ng pondo ng mga miyembro. Ayan pa po ang ating mga ibang awards. And of course, I would like to highlight ang aming pong mahal na CEO, Manang Malin po. Ayan. So baka para po makilala din po natin, available po yan sa CEO's Corner po sa website or sa About Us. Kung gusto nyo pong mas makilala pa ang ating CEO. At ang pagsunod po ng Pag-ibig Fund sa ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, ayan, yung kanya pong naging mensahe ng accomplishments during sa term po ng ating presidente. Okay. So, normally ito po yung contact points na pwede nyong i-access para po makalapit po or makahingi kayo ng assistance with regards to your Pag-ibig membership. Available po yung ating website and of course, yung official Facebook page. Pero dahil hindi po applicable itong telephone number and maybe yung email, so gusto namin direkta po kayo sa amin, no, para mabilis po yung ating pagsagot. Ayan po. So enjoy these benefits, no? For Filipinos in North Americas, and in Canada. Ito po ang email po namin, vo_NorthAmerica@pagibigfund.gov.ph. So I hope yung mga nag-raise po dyan sa chat box, nasagot po ng ating mga designated, yung aking mga colleagues. At kung meron man po na mag-appear or may maisip pa kayong clarification na hindi nyo po na-erase ngayon, pwede po kayong mag-email sa amin. Or bumisita po sa website ng Pag-ibig. So napaka-user-friendly naman po niyan. Pwede po kayong bumisita dyan anytime. So muli, ayan. So before I end po, I would like to share lang po, no, savings or saving may not feel exciting, but it gives us peace of mind, security, and a better future. Not just for ourselves, but for the people we love. So whether you're starting small or starting over, what's important is ano po, nagsimula kayo or you start. Definitely. So remember, ang perang pinaghirapan po sa abroad dapat pinaplano at iniingatan. Kaya naman po sa Pag-ibig Fund, ang pinaghirapan may katuparan. So thank you for your time today. I hope this is the beginning of a smarter and more empowered financial decisions for you. So may konting request lang po ako before I proceed with Q&A if we still have time, no? May I request everyone po to open their camera kung po pwede lang po. Ayan, kung okay po sa inyo. Para lang po sa quick photo op to be administered po, of course, by the PCG Toronto. Ayan, makikikuha na rin po kami ng screenshot. Ay, sorry. I have to stop sharing. Okay, so remove spotlight. Ayan, si DCG Kerwin. Okay, please wear your big smile. Sorry, Ma'am Trina, ako na po yung mag-ano, no? Ayan, paki-open po muli yung camera. Okay, you may take a screenshot. Or one. Sorry, napakarami, no? First row muna or first page. And 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, Ma'am next. Pasensya na po marami po talaga. So smile lang po kayo muna for a while. Kasi yan, smile po again. Kasi hindi po natin alam kung sino po yung nasa page na to at page na yan. Ayan. Okay, so ayan, ang gaganda po ng mga ngiti. Sir Nathaniel, Ma'am Francesca, Sir Francisco Castro, ayan. Sir Oji, smile, ayan. Sir Rusty, hello, ayan. Okay, so I guess that's it. kung, ayan, I hope nasagot naman po yung karamihan sa ating chat box. Kung meron man po kayong gustong itanong live, maybe I can, ayan, we can, ano po, address po. Kung sakali man po meron pang magtanong. Okay, so Sir Angelo is raising his hand. Okay, Sir Angelo, go ahead. Sir Angelo?
Hello? Narinig
Yes
mo
po.
ako?
Ay,
Hello?
sorry. Hello, yes, we can hear you po.
Okay. So, tanong ko lang kasi I already have the check kasi nagpaano na ako ng my aunt in the Philippines na kinuha na yung check ko with the because siya na yung representative ko. Problema kasi ang sabi din sa hindi siya pa pwedeng i-encash sa BDO savings account deposit. Is that true, right? Tama ba ako?
BDO Kabayan.
Yes. Oo.
Apo. Okay, so may nakapag-claim na po, available na yung check. So meron po talaga, let's say yung BDO Kabayan, they do not accept check deposit. Kaya we suggest po before we process the application or we notify the member na ito yung mga parang na-encounter namin. Kasi here in OFW Center, in specific branch namin, we do extra mile of depositing the check. So we try to deposit the check para less hassle na rin po sa member. Pero yun nga po, may mga specific account na hindi po nag-accept ng check. Not unless you inform your bank provider o yung inyo pong issuing bank if they can accommodate yung pag-accept po ng check deposit. But if you have another bank account, so I would suggest you provide na lang sir ng another Philippine bank account para ma-deposit po nung specific branch na nag-process po ng inyong claim.
Oh, so meaning kahit hindi checking account?
Yes po.
Okay.
Basta nag-a-accept po ng check deposit.
Okay, kasi so talagang yung BDO Kabayan Savings talagang hindi siya nag-accept ng check. So,
Opo.
but if I go to halimbawa BDO pa rin, basta so savings, so pwede.
Yes sir, yun po. Basta make sure tanongin natin na nag-accept po ng check deposit. Walang problema po yan pag sinabi nilang okay po.
Okay. Another question. So just in case na halimbawa within 6 kasi nasagot naman yung tanong ko na within 6 months may expire yung check. Paano pag hindi na in cash? So ano mangyayari doon sa check? Mababalik ba yung money ko doon sa online and then
Okay, sir. So may still po yung check. You need to reprocess the application. So ulitin po yung proseso.
So mababalik siya dun sa mismong magre-reflect ulit siya dun sa account ko kasi when I saw it in my account
Zero na po.
So
Opo,
mababalik siya pag hindi siya so hindi pag babalik siya dun sa magre-reflect siya sa account ko pag hindi siya na-encash within 6 months after 6 months.
We will notify you sir of reprocessing po ng inyong claim. So maaring hindi na po yun mag-appear. So that's why we suggest or you inform us kung ano po yung reason why hindi na po natin. Or although we will make a necessary notification before yung 6 months na binigay po bago ma-stale po yung check.
Okay, so I will just email you if before 6 months kung ano na nangyari sa check. Thank you so
Sana
much.
po umabot Sir Angelo.
Kasi ang hirap ang hirap mag-apply ng savings pag nandito pag wala ka sa Philippines.
I see. We understand Sir Angelo. Thank you very much Sir Angelo.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir Marvin, you're raising your hand.
Yes. Hi. Good evening po. Meron lang po akong question regarding po dun sa sa contribution. Meron po bang tulad ng SSS, let's say kami nasa ibang bansa na yung mga late na payment, for example, the whole year 2025, kung halimbawang maghuhulog ulit ako dahil ngayon lang po ulit nalaman na pwede pa pala ako tuloy sa pagko-contribute, no? For example, January 2025 until December, maaari pa po bang bayaran ang January until to June na
Okay,
contribution?
nice question, Sir Marvin. Unfortunately, no, we do not encourage po yung retroactive payment. And of course, kung napansin nyo rin po sa mga online facility, kapag naghulog po kayo ngayong June, wala na pong mag-a-appear dyan na January. So talagang
Okay.
current month onwards po. Ang good thing naman po with Pag-ibig, hindi po tayo nagpe-penalize. So, wala naman pong penalty yan. So since we're
Yes.
talking about savings, so mag-start lang po ulit tayo ngayong buwan ng June, we highly encourage yung advance instead of
Oh, yes.
retroactively paying.
Parang katulad din po ba yan na maaari ka din pumili kung magkano ang makakayanan namin na magbayad ng
Okay.
monthly?
The good thing here, Sir Marvin, wala kayong pagpipili ang bracket. So isipin niyo po talaga nag-iipon lang po kayo. So basta the minimum
Okay.
monthly savings is 200 pesos.
Okay. Oo. Okay. Okay. Na-clear na po yung nasagot na po yung aking. Pangalawa po, meron po ko yung dati pong inyong project na parang yung 5 years to pay na dapat magkakaroon po ng dividendo. Meron pa rin po ba yun?
Okay.
Bukod sa
So you
naghuhulog
mean
ka ng contribution, at the
mm
same time naghuhulog ka pa rin na yung parang yung, hindi ko alam kung anong tawag doon, yung 5 years mong
ah
binabayaran.
Okay, so I believe you're referring to Modified Pag-ibig 2, no? So yung MP2 savings, wherein meron
Yes,
po
sir.
itong maturity of 5 years, a special
Apo.
facility aside from your regular savings. So yes, sir, meron pa rin po at yan po yung
Okay.
medyo mainit po na program ngayon. So I hope gumawa ulit kayo or mag-enroll po ulit kayo dyan sa MP2. Napakagandang programa po niyan.
Sige po. Kasi po medyo nahuli po ako ng aking pag-attend sa inyo, although may idea na po
Oo.
ako regarding doon. So ayun lang po yung aking mga katanungan hinanda para at least malaman ko po. Kasi matagal na rin po ako member ng Pag-ibig. Simula lang po ako nang pumunta ng ibang bansa at naputol po yon. Kasi ang naging problema po,
Okay.
hindi ko alam kung saan maaaring magbayad. Ngayon, nalaman ko na yung virtual na sinasabi po ninyo through online, kahit nakaupo lang, pwede na magbayad. Kasi nag-iingat din po kami magbayad ngayon. Kasi iba, naging biktima po ako minsan ng pagbabayad ko ng isang SSS, nagkamali ng payment. So, nakita ko dun sa record ko na hindi po mapasok. So, na medyo ano po ako doon, na
Okay.
hindi ko po tinuloy yon. So, kung sinasabi
Okay.
po ninyo, meron pong apps na virtual pag-ibig, so doon na lang po
Yes,
siguro
sir.
kami magbabayad.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. So at least po, ayan,
Okay.
mamamonitor nyo na po. Marami pong
Okay.
salamat, Sir Marvin, for
Maraming po
raising your
salamat,
concern.
sir. Okay po. Thank you po.
Thank you po. Okay. So, while answering Sir Marvin, no, nag-browse po ako sa ating chat box and I think lahat naman po ay na-address ng aking mga kasamahan. Okay. So, Ma'am Trina, may question pa po ba? Okay. So, from Sir Robert, yung membership category po magbabago if wala na sa Pilipinas. Okay, Sir Robert, unfortunately hindi po ito automatic unless this was initiated by the member. So through us, you can change your membership category. So we can send you or you can send us an email, then we can reply back to you together with the appropriate form so you can update your membership category and your other information na gusto niyo i-update like your present address, employer details. Yan. So, kailangan kasi natin yon. Kaakibat po yan ng inyong employer, ng inyong membership category for you to update it as overseas Filipino immigrant man yan or overseas Filipino worker. So, kaakibat na po nun yung present address, employer information. O kaya naman po, pwede nyo ring i-update yung inyong contact number, email address, at iba pa na let's say may makita man kayong iba pang or discrepancy with your records, pwede nyo na po yan gawin online via virtual office sa amin po, VO_North America. So, asahan ko, Sir Robert, ang inyong email or ayan, sige po. Thank you rin po, Sir Robert. Okay, so may isa pa po, no? Ma'am Francesca Ferranil, gaano po katagal na hindi nakabayad si Pag-ibig member bago po makonsider na inactive na ang account? So we consider po kanina sa aking presentation 1/6. No? So sa huling 6 na buwan, may isang buwang hulog ang miyembro. So for the past 6 months, siguro lumagpas po ng 6 months, so magiging inactive. But don't worry, Ma'am Francesca. Napakasimple ng gagawin nyo to be an active member again. Maghulog lang po kayo at least 1 month. Okay po. So for example, June ngayon, no? Wala po kayong hulog ng January to June. Pero naisipan yung maghulog po July ngayon, no? Maghulog po kayo ng July. Ayan. So ma-update po agad or magiging active membership na po agad yung inyong status. Thank you, Ma'am Francesca. Okay, so for more question or clarification, dahil siguro ayoko na rin pong kunin yung time. Ayan, sige po, may umahabol pa. Sorry, no? Ayan. Pag-create ng mobile app from Sir Nathaniel, pwede bang gamitin ng Canada? Okay, so we only accept po yung Philippine government issued ID. But if you have, I think, we accept passport kahit po foreign issued. Other than that, kailangan po Philippine government issued ang inyong i-upload kung kayo ay gagawa ng virtual pag-ibig account. Okay? Okay, salamat din po, EM Mendoza. Sana po pwede din mag-file online. Okay, so for further enhancement, siguro ito Ma'am Mary, no, yung application. But for now, kung ano po yung available online, yun pa lang po ang pinag-aaralan or yung in-implement sapagkat hindi na kailangan ng iba pang attachment. But with the specific grounds po na binanggit nyo sa chat box, kailangan pa rin po talaga dito po sa Pilipinas or pwede nyo pong ipasa sa amin muna yung scan copy. Then para ma-evaluate yung form, then we will advise you na pwede nyo rin pong ipadala dito yung inyong physical application form for that. Okay. Automatic po bang makukuha ang savings and disease kapag nag-apply ng Provident Death Claim? We will consider po kung ilan ang beneficiary. So kung kung married, definitely sa kanyang spouse, mawi-withdraw po yung lahat ng nihulog ng miyembro. And kung meron pong mga anak po, so meron din pong share yan. So may mga specific sharings po pagdating dun sa claim po ng hulog ng ating deceased member. Okay, so I will think, again, for my further question, clarification, mag-email na lang po kayo sa amin at vo_North America. So, I will give the floor po to Consul Trina for further announcement kung meron man po or closing po.
Maraming salamat, Brian, and maraming salamat po sa lahat ng dumalo ngayong gabi for this very informative session. Para po sa lahat, no, yung hindi po napanood or hindi nakapag-tune in sa buong session, we will share po on our social media and on our website the recording of today's session para po mabalikan po nila. And then of course, as Brian mentioned earlier, lahat din po ng ibang information available din naman po sa Pag-ibig website. And just send them an email and they'll be able to address your individual and specific questions pertaining to your respective Pag-ibig membership accounts. So maraming salamat po on behalf of the Philippine Consulate General here in Toronto at ang lahat po ng aming pang-post dito sa Canada. Maraming salamat po at sana po'y patuloy kayong makilahok sa iba pa po naming mga programa para po matulungan tayong lahat na maging mas maasenso dito po at ang ating mga pamilya pati sa Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po. Magandang gabi to everyone here in Canada at magandang umaga po sa ating mga kasama sa Pilipinas. Thank you po.
Thank you po, DCG Kerwin, Consul Trina, and to the rest po ng mga overseas foreign posts natin. Maraming salamat. And of course, to our participants.
Salamat po. Thank you. And have a great summer.
Hi. Sorry, I have a question. Hello?
Yes po, may humahabol pa po, Brian.
Yeah, sorry, I just
Go ahead, ma'am.
Ay Pag-ibig member kasi kami dati. Bala ko kasi mag-join ng MP2 ba yun?
Yes, ma'am.
So, ang problem kasi na close ko na yung account ko sa Pag-ibig back 2017. Is it possible na ma-reopen yun or kailangan mag-open ako. So, I'm no longer like Filipino citizen.
Okay, ma'am. We would be glad, ma'am, to check first your records para makita namin yung ano po yung naging grounds kung bakit po tayo nag-close ng account at kung meron pong sufficient number of months bago kayo mag-close or mag-retire or mag-claim ng inyong Pag-ibig regular savings account. Then we will advise you accordingly for the enrollment of MP2 savings program.
Okay, pero kasi parang nag-work ako 2003, tapos 2013 ako nag-stop mag-work sa Philippines. Yun. So, ni-withdraw lang namin siya kasi we thought na parang wala na siyang, alam mo yun, hindi namin siya magagamit. So, sayang lang na doon siya. So, ni-withdraw lang namin. Yun lang yung aming parang personal choice namin na i-withdraw siya. Tapos, kailan ko lang nalaman na may MP2. So, nasayangan ako. Sabi ko, pwede kaya mag-apply. So, sino pwedeng kontakin doon? Mag-send ako ng
Okay, ma'am.
email.
Okay. Ma'am Maricel, I'll have one of my colleagues po or sige po, i-chat ko na lang po sa chat box ngayon
Oo.
yung aming email address. So, we would be glad to receive po your query dito po
Apo.
sa email address na to.
Sige po.
vo_NorthAmerica@pagibigfund.gov.ph.
Okay, I'll screenshot that one. Okay, so pero pwede pa rin kayang mag-open pagka ganon? Pagka hindi na Filipino citizen?
Ano muna ma'am, we need to check muna yung inyong membership record. Then we will
Okay.
advise you accordingly, ma'am.
And
And
then
kung ano
another
man po.
question, I don't have like information on hand na ano yung Pag-ibig number namin.
We can give din po.
Okay, so
Once na mag-email kayo, ma'am, we will ask, of course, yung normal KYC, the basic info, like your name, date of birth. Ayan. So, para ma-check muna namin, ma'am, yung inyong record or, ayan, pwede namin maibigay po mid number and advise you accordingly dun sa inyong
Okay.
MP2.
That's good po to know na pwedeng ma-pull out pa rin kahit hindi na namin alam yung aming Pag-ibig number.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
salamat na marami na. Ngayon ko lang nakita yung aking email. Tapos sabi ko, naku, ito yung gusto kong itanong. Sabi ko, sakto naman na mag-out kayo. Sorry. Ayun, hindi ko na ano yung discussion. Recorded ba yung discussion nyo?
I believe, yes, ma'am. Ma'am Trina will said a while ago that they will post po sa mga social media page po ng PCG Toronto.
O PCG Toronto. Sige, I'll watch on that one. Okay, salamat po na marami. Ano pong name niyo, Kuya? Brian?
Christopher Brian Sia po, ma'am.
O Christopher. Salamat, Kuya. Have a great day sa inyo. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Maraming salamat po uli sa lahat. Magandang gabi at magandang umaga dyan sa Manila.
Okay, bye.
Thank you po.